Check, check, check. Ooh, there we go. Let's take this all over again, shall we?
Monday in the studio. So I'm Heather, and this is Tom. And this is
Monday in the studio. Sorry about that. It kind of like lost its mind here for a second.
Monday in the studio. Look, I can do this.
We got sound now, right, Gary?
Please like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you can stay connected to anytime we go live with new content or just live like we are right now. It's really an incredible thing that just clicking on that little subscribe thing and the notification thing, there'll be some magic that might happen.
Magic.
What do you think of that?
Everything's magic.
Some magic.
Sometimes when this stuff works, it seems like magic, doesn't
Isn't
it?
it incredible?
At least to me, it seems like magic.
Oh, Mike. Yay.
Hi, Mike. It's great to see you again, Mike. You're not supposed to wave into that.
Okay.
Jeez.
I know. I'm so
Amateurs.
cringy. Yes, I'm cringy.
Amateurs.
Like the hokey meter, way up there.
Yeah, sorry about the sound. I had a little bit of a computer crash.
You're never supposed to say you're sorry. Just so glad that we're able to be on here with you today. See, try that. So great. You are you're like the warrior, like the sound warrior. I shall get you. Come. So anyway, we're here tonight with all of you because we've had some wonderful things happen in the studio. Tell us. You received something in the mail.
Oh, yes, I did. But I received something in the mail today.
Oh my gosh, that's not really what I was talking about, but he's going to show.
See what we have here? This is an Audio-Technica ATM-25.
Oh, shut up. Really?
No
way.
One of the best drum microphones for kick drum and toms. Not made in America anymore. They don't sell them in the United States. They stopped making them. I stopped selling them 10 years ago in the United States, but I found it available in Japan, and I bought it from a seller in Japan.
I don't buy anything that's not made in
It costs
America
a fortune
anymore.
for a little tiny mic like that.
Okay, what's really cool about this, I'm gonna just talk about the fact that it has these inputs like various different places.
It's not inputs, it's screen.
Screens, yeah. And then also it's got a really heavy duty kind of, thing that you can turn whatever that thing is. But then also look at this.
Don't be technical with us now.
This is the male part to the female part. But anyway, this looks really heavy duty. Like you could really hurt somebody with it, But so that's a really cool microphone.
Okay.
So why didn't you get more than just that one?
Well, at $250 for one single microphone when
Was shipping included?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. But anyway, that's that.
Well, that's good. And so we're going to use that when you're going to try it out, right?
I'm going to try that out. I'm going to do some experiments in this. Experiments. All right. Tell me, experiment. It's experiment. Everybody knows that.
But I think people, when they hear Mike, they're really upset with me because I say experiment instead of experiment.
No, experiment.
It's like a pair. Experiment. You're impaired.
How do you spell it?
I can't recall right now. I shall not. I'm taking the fifth.
P-E-R.
Taking the
not
fifth.
P-E-A-R. And not.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Anyway, so what we thought we'd do, the first one, which was a good call there.
That's really funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
what else did we get in the studio?
I got another new instrument.
No.
Yes.
We didn't have enough. We had to do more. But that's not it for you. Tell me why.
I did count them. I now have 29 instruments in the studio.
Oh my goodness, you better have 30. Can you count the tambourine?
I'm sorry. I didn't even count the keyboards.
Oh, so
that means we have 31 instruments.
Gosh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
32.
32. At least it's a nice even number.
You know what what instruments are like?
Oh, they're like minnow buckets. They're like minnow buckets.
You can never have too many.
Oh, too many. Enough. So tell us about what you got. And well, another thing, hold on a second. Why do you have 32 instruments? Why is that?
Because I don't have 33 yet.
No.
Boom.
Okay. No, but about the fact that when you're writing a song,
Well,
We've already talked about
everything.
this.
I never think of myself as like this incredible instrumentalist. I'm adequate. I can get by on many, many instruments.
Right.
I don't think I'm a genius or a prodigy or
yes.
I'm not a genius.
Savant. Yes.
Yeah. But every instrument is a tool.
Right.
And every instrument writes a song for me. So I buy an instrument, and instantly a song comes to it, which is what we're going to do right now.
What are we going to do?
Well, we're going to take a look.
I really don't know what we're doing, by the way. But
okay. Yes. So this is going to be our little lesson tonight. So, if I had Gary's voice, all right, class. Tonight we're going to have a little class about the mandolin family. The mandolin family of instruments. The
mandolin family.
As we talked about last week, why I don't play that much guitar anymore is just because everybody and his sister plays guitar.
Right.
You can't stand out in a crowd of guitar players.
Right.
Because there's so many of them, right? Well, more than there already has. Yep.
So songwriting, mandolin family.
Yes, mandolin family. So I'm going to show you the various mandolin family instruments because I'm only missing one at this point.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
A mando bass.
Exactly. It's called a bass mandolin.
Oh my gosh!
I don't own it.
Right.
It's like literally like this big around.
If you hold it,
it's gigantic.
Okay.
It's huge.
Okay. Well, if someone has one that you could actually give to Tom, I don't think he's going to turn you away.
I don't know that they've made them. I think the last time they made them was in 1925, I think. By 1930, there was a time when mandolin orchestras were a big thing, really big thing. In 1924, 25, mandolin orchestras were like the thing.
Right.
Everybody was part of a mandolin orchestra. But then they kind of fell out of vogue. And
okay, so this is funny because do you remember I sent you a video of a mandolin, an all girls mandolin orchestra, and I just about died. But you can actually YouTube this. I could not believe it. It's like this was probably in the 1920s, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
and it was an actual live footage of.
Well, and but they were very good. I mean, they're playing they're playing classical music.
Oh yeah, it was.
It's very difficult stuff, and they have frets. They can't just like fudge around like a violin.
Oh yeah, like you can pretend that you know the note until you get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, you either hit it right or you don't hit it right. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
So anyway, I thought we'd start from lowest to highest.
Okay.
And then
lowest in price to the highest in price.
Well, actually, close.
Oh, okay. All right.
Actually close.
All right.
So hang on. So first
today,
up, the lowest mandolin family instrument that I have, and don't worry, we'll have some music for you too tonight.
we'll take a little quiz though after. Okay. So, I mean, I don't even know all this stuff. So, I kind of agree that tonight it'll be Heather's learning night.
Okay.
Not that I'm really a great learner.
This is what we have here, right here.
What is that?
This instrument right here is a mandocello.
What makes
mandocello?
Okay.
And it's tuned the same as a cello, which it's a mandolin tuned like a cello. This one happens to be in a guitar body.
It looks nothing like a mandolin at all.
Well, no.
What makes it?
But you can get mandolins in guitar shape because they're easier to put on your lap. They stay still better. Mandolins just fall off your lap if you aren't wearing a strap.
So what kind of songs would you write on that?
So we wrote like the
fun low. It feels a little bit like a dobro, but not really like a dobro.
It has a little bit of that clanky sound. So the strings are really heavy because these bottom two strings, there's two strings for every chorus. So these are two C strings. Like these are like these bottom strings are about the size of bass strings. So.
Oh yeah, this is like you're talking about electric bass.
Electric bass strings, yes.
Yeah. Very nice. And it feels like it's really resonates, really strings a
Yes.
lot.
It does. So
very sweet.
that's the Mandocello. That was the song we wrote on it, which was
Tears in a Bottle.
which is off. Was that off our latest album?
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
Is it?
Yes. However, we're starting to write music again, so we're starting to lose count as to where songs
was it
are.
on
Yes,
this
it's Tears in a
last
Bottle.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll take your word for it. Okay. It's on the latest album. That's that.
Gary, he's insane. All right, yes. So the first one, keep this in mind. This is the lowest Mandocello, because there will be a test, and whoever gets all these questions right, you'll win something.
This is the new instrument.
Ooh, that's pretty. Wow.
This is the new instrument.
Say ooh and ah. Let me hear you. Ooh and ah. That is lovely. Look at that.
Yes.
Inlaid design. Very pretty. Mother of pearl in there.
This is an Irish bouzouki.
Okay.
And I just bought this.
And that's in the mandolin family?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
You would think it's in the bouzouki, in the Greek bouzouki family.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the Greek bouzouki.
I think Jim knows some bouzouki's. Oh, that's the family name.
Anyway, so the original Irish bouzouki, they did start with a Greek bouzouki, and somebody just restrung it differently. Because the Greek bouzouki is basically 3 strings. You know, sometimes it's 6 strings, but they're 3 courses, tuned completely differently. And they typically, a Greek bouzouki has
it's a curved body.
Yeah, it's a bowl back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so this is an Irish bouzouki.
And by the way, this was made and shipped just this couple months, right?
Hey, Jimmy.
Opa! Oh, that's lovely. An old world feel to it, definitely. Yes. The sound in it is it feels like you're kind of out in a forest somewhere.
I've wanted this particular brand of Irish bouzouki for at least 10 years, since I bought my first Irish bouzouki in I think I bought it in 2009. I bought an Irish bouzouki, which was a Bill Peterson.
Yeah,
I met him at a hotel. He and his wife were on vacation.
I remember.
In a snowstorm. And I bought that. But I've wanted one of these. This is made by Phil Crump in California. He sold a lot of these over the years to actual Irish players in Ireland.
Well, you're an Irish player.
I am. But it's got a much bigger body than my other one. It's much deeper. Yeah. It's very much a kind of like a guitar killer. It's very loud.
Yes, I like it though. It has like all the different treble, bass kind of resonances that we want. Okay, so we've got, remember, the Mandocello and the bouzouki.
Now what we have here.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty except for.
I know that happened at the last open mic.
I used it at an open mic.
Can you do something with that?
I might be able to.
Okay.
I had it for a day or 2 days, and of course, the case fell on it. So, oh well. But I
think it sounds the same.
This is a octave mandolin.
Yes.
Now, what makes an octave mandolin, obviously it's an octave lower than a mandolin, much the same as an Irish bouzouki.
Yes.
But this is a carved top and a carved back.
This has it's kind of a round.
That's because it's carved.
That's pretty.
Where an Irish bouzouki is made like a guitar with a flat top, flat bottom. And you'll see they have different sounds.
Okay, there's the other song that we just wrote. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
is that's
a very fun
beautiful.
instrument. And because it's a shorter scale, an Irish bouzouki is 25 and a half inches long. That's very long, very long, very hard to finger. When you're trying to play a chord, very hard to do.
Is that easier then?
This is much easier. This is only 20 inches long. Okay?
Okay.
So now we've seen an octave mandolin as well. Okay?
Yep. Okay, so you've been listening, right? I know. So Mike Hamburg's asking, when are you going to start making your own instruments, Tom? I've asked him that many times, Mike, because I think he'd be a great luthier.
I watched. I don't know. You guys got your own things you sit around and watch all the time. Every single weekend, I spend at least 3 hours watching luthiers building instruments. I don't know why. I'm fascinated. I understand what they're doing, but I have no patience to do it myself.
Yeah.
I also don't have the workspace. Obviously, we'd had to get rid of the studio if I was going to build mandolins. Mandolins are This is a mandolin. This is the most expensive instrument I own, by far.
Don't try to come here and steal anything.
And of course, I own this thing. You can't probably see it right here. I owned it for a week, and of course, I play very hard, and I gashed it with a pick.
Yeah.
But
I think it sounds the same.
Yeah, it sounds exactly the same. So on this one, you have like songs like.
Anybody know what this song is? Gary, what's this song?
Or That's the smallest of the mandolin family.
Yes.
Now, do you know what we missed?
The mandola.
We did. And why is that? Because that's our special instrument for the evening.
I didn't know we had a special instrument of the evening.
Yeah.
Okay, write down, because he's going to play the mandola now.
Okay.
So can I ask him a question, though?
This is a mandola.
Apparently not. I'm going to ask him a question.
Is this not beautiful?
It is lovely. Tell me what, can you ask them what the instrument was that is the lowest? And then they can write it down.
What was the instrument that was the lowest? You just asked the question. Why did you have to ask me to ask them? I don't know. I don't know about that.
Okay.
Okay. So the mandola is one of my favorite instruments.
I love the mandola.
Because it's still got the pop of a mandolin. A mandolin has a very percussive sound that really pops through things. It's just got a bite.
Yeah.
The mandola has the same kind of thing, but it's lower. And so when we write songs, it's a bit easier.
That's fantastic.
Don't hum over the mandola.
I know.
Can't hum over the mandola.
And some songs that we've written with this has been Night with No Lights, Eyes Shut. What else? Oh gosh. Secret Safe. Mighty Mandela. And Since You've Been Gone.
We didn't write that. I know. But there's other songs that we've written on the mandola. But a lot of times I'll pick the instrument based on where the melody is going to fall. If we write an idea and we get it together and when I'm playing mandolin on it, we go, I can't sing that high, right. Which we probably should have done for New King in Town.
Yeah.
But that would have been a little bit odd putting it down this far.
Right.
But we got the...
Yep.
So we got that. That
right.
was what was missing out. Yes. And now we're going to play a video for everyone.
Yes. Okay. So before the video, tell me how many instruments did we go through that were in the mandolin family? So write that down.
Do you
Gary.
even know?
Yes, but we cannot. You can't ask me now because they haven't written anything
Nobody
down
wants
yet.
to come on this show and be quizzed.
And then
I don't even remember anymore.
Yeah. What was the then also? Yeah, just give me the number. I'm cool with that because we got music to listen to.
Yeah. We got music and stuff. What time is it? 8:52.
Oh my gosh, time is just flying tonight, isn't it?
Well, it's your learning day.
You know what? I'm excited because I really haven't learned. Thank you, Mr. Hamburg. Yes, you won. The prize will be sent to you in the mail.
No, you have to come up here to get it.
Starbucks gift card. Okay, Here we go. What do we listen to?
Okay. Well, I was thinking we have a few different versions of Night with No Light.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to go way back. Well, I was going to go to like 2017, I think, a few months before Gary joined us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, this is before Tony even joined us. I guess it would have been 2016.
This is a staircase?
The staircase.
Oh,
but
that's so great.
I'm not playing that one.
Why not?
Because I didn't set that one up.
Darn.
Anyway, we played it in a staircase. It was really fun. It was just in a staircase.
Mm-hmm.
And in the dark, so you couldn't even see us anyway. It was just kind of
I
black
love that
look.
version.
Yeah. Maybe we'll play it another week.
Okay.
But in this case, this is going back to the CD release party for for All I Wanted to Hear.
Oh, okay.
That was 2015, January of
Bannerman's?
2015. No.
Oh, no.
This was the big show, the big shoe.
Okay.
At at the Prairie Center.
Okay.
I often look at the last 3 albums that didn't get that big of a send off, and I feel very cheated, especially the last 2, Festival for One and Wonderful World we should have sunk the gazillions of dollars into it like we did. We took a huge chance in 2015. We rented out the theater. Mm-hmm. It cost us $3,000 to rent the theater, and we had to sell the tickets, or otherwise we were going to go belly up. Mm-hmm. And we got different people to
sell them for us. Yeah.
We'll
market them. Yeah.
But we had vendors come in.
Mm-hmm.
That we had like wine. It was really nice because it was the exact opposite of when we played the Elbow Room, where it could not get any grungier.
Yeah, you never wanted to put your hand on the floor.
Exactly. Don't
Not to disparage the Elbow Room, but
no. But the Elbow Room is a grungy, dark place. Probably better for a metal band than it would be for us. Though we played this at Elbow Room.
Yes, we did.
I remember, and after we finished, somebody from another band came up to us and said that was the best song.
That's awesome. Yep.
So we're just going to play this. This was just completely live.
Night with No Light.
This is no mix on this. This was what the board sounded like.
Okay.
But we're going to have some fun. Here we go.
Is what was lost ever found? Can you revive those who drown on the night with no light? Will you come to be with me? In the night I will be with you. In the night with no light. When you're like a dream or despair. Two doubts confuse and leave you bare. Songs of light are overdue. That's when I'll come to be with you. Oh, in the night I will be with you. Oh, in the night with no light. Oh, in the night with no light. On the night with no light, I will come to be with you. On the night with no light, I will come to be with you. On the night with no light, on the night with no light, on the night with no light, I will be with you.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Wow, babes.
We're a little baby
It
Shadow
seems like a
Fielders.
lot longer than 8 years ago, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much has changed.
I know.
So
I mean,
much
look at
has
your
changed.
hair.
Yeah, look at my hair. Yeah.
I don't look too different, but I don't have that many curls anymore. I'm like, that anyway. I look back at that and I go,
You don't have time for that.
"Whoa!"
There's no time for curls.
No, there's not at all.
No.
But I mean, we don't do that ending anymore. It's making me want to have that ending again. Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
agree with you,
yeah.
Jimmy. I really like that.
Yeah, we just had to have a place that it fits well for.
Oh, was this the one? I know we're over, but was this the one where I went out and I said, "Do you guys want to encore?" Was that this one, or was this a different one?
You aren't supposed to bring
I
those
know.
kind of things up. I had to explain after the show was over that you never go ask if somebody wants an encore.
It's like, "Hey, do you guys want more?" He's like, "Yeah, let's do
You
it."
can't do that.
I know.
Just like you can't say you're the best band in the world.
we are the best band.
You can't
All right, so
say
maybe
that.
not, but I really
It doesn't
love all
mean
the
anything.
guys,
Somebody else
so-
has to say that for you.
I mean, no, but that's the best. We're the friendly band, We're the best band. Best band in the world.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Thanks.
So,
This has been Tom and Heather from Shadow Fields. Thanks for coming to our class this evening. It's been a lot of fun.
I did. Okay, so we had the mandocello, the bouzouki from Phil Crump, the octave mandolin, the mandolin, and then the mandola.
Please like,
So-
share, and subscribe. And
Click on that notification bell.
yeah, and tell a couple friends, like 20, about us.
Yes,
We'd love to keep growing the channel, and we also want to play a lot more shows.
we do.
And we can play more shows with more people liking us, right?
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes, and Mike, it was great to come down to Beaumont. So we'd
Yeah,
love
I
to-
want to do that
I
again.
know, but it's like mucho far.
I know it's really far.
We'll have to
and,
convince Jimmy to go that far and Gary to go that far.
I don't
I'm
think,
in.
I don't
I'm totally in.
I don't think Jim would be a problem. I think
I know. Maybe
we just have to-
have to convince the other
we had
two
to
men.
we had to drive very fast.
Mike said he'd take all of our gear and he would like.
Well,
do
Tony has
tri-
said in the past that he would like haul the trailer. He's got a big
Really?
truck and everything like that.
Oh, that's true. That's
And,
Tony did.
So anyway.
All right. So this week on Thursday we do have open mic at Pollyanna. So we'll be there at 6:30, taking down names and helping you all if you're interested in
taking names
singing.
and kicking.
Yep,
Yeah.
kicking you up on stage. So love to have you there with us, and performance starts at 7. So that's.
Are you
that's
doing
it
a
for him.
solo this time at all?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I did one on the 9th.
It
not
was
this one.
absolutely the best thing that ever happened there.
Thank you.
Seriously. And I think, are you working on Someone to Watch Over Me?
Yes.
I love that song.
Really?
You'll
I didn't know that.
you will
Well,
knock it out of the park.
Thank you.
I know it.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
So
everybody.
thanks for being here with us.
Shadowfield's out.
Good night, guys.
Thanks so much for joining.